Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and in this video I'm going to show you one of my favorite campgrounds in Texas. It is part of the Padre Island National Seashore, so it's part of the National Parks system, and it's only one of two national campgrounds on the entire Gulf Coast, the other one being the Everglades in Florida. And it's a very unusual campground, I think. And it's a really good place to be camping in the winter. For long term, well, they only let you stay here for 14 days at a time. If you leave for a couple days, then you can come back for another 14 days. So let me show you around what some of the features are. So one of the rules here, no generator use after 10. And what that means is you cannot sleep with your air conditioner on. I don't like that rule, and I don't like this rule about public nudity. That's not going to hurt anybody. And the access to the beach is right here. From the campground, it's a very short walk to the beach. They do have these weed-covered dunes there, but it is a pretty nice sandy beach there. This is the registration station. There's nobody to check in with. All you do is come here and get an envelope from the box here, put your money in it, and then put it in this slot right there. And this is how they keep track of which campground spaces are used, and it'll show you when someone is leaving. If it does happen to get full, you can just check the board here, see who's going to be leaving today or tomorrow, and then count on getting their spot when they leave. So it costs $14 or $7 a night, and the whole campground is just one long strip here. Both sides of the road with 48 spaces. They have dumpsters right here, and let me show you what is just a short ways out here. They have two dump stations with rinse water, and right next to the rinse water hose there is the regular water faucet. That is good, clean, fresh water. And this sign confirms it is good, clean drinking water. And this is the road that goes out to the highway. So I'm staying 10 days here this time. And before I went into the campground and picked a spot, I came and dumped my waste tanks and filled up with fresh water. Stay my 10 days, and then I'll do the same on my way out of the campground. There is a campground host, and this is the restroom and shower buildings. There's a men and women's restroom, and they also, in this building here, and there are 6 showers. Now, I've been told they are cold-only showers. So you're probably not going to want to use it in the winter unless you're really desperate. Well, now let's go check out this wooden walkway they've got built that goes out to the beach. They have 3 picnic tables here, so you can have a picnic right close to the beach if you want. And this is a nice sunny day. You can see people out there. They have this ramp that goes right down onto the beach right there. And there's also some tables out on the beach itself. And you can see it's a really long beach. So there's plenty of room. In the summer, it would be a nice, cool, maybe a slightly warm dip. Not going to go in the winter. I'm going to go show you that now, which is accessed from this building. That is the visitor center, and this is a covered, really large pavilion full of picnic tables. Restroom building, and this is interesting. This is a night sky observatory, paid for with your fee dollars. And other than being able to sit down, I don't see why this night sky observatory is really anything special. I mean, I can see the sky just as well from the parking lot here. Now this is kind of odd. They've got this really big shower station, 2 shower poles, and even one for your little doggy. The thing is, there's no trail to the beach here. The trail to the beach is over by the visitor center. This is the trail to the beach, which actually is not too terribly far from the shower station right there. So let's check out this really nice visitor center. I wonder if I can go up there. Well, yes you can. It's just one more floor higher. And really nice here. They've got all these picnic tables. And over here is 2 ice closets that you can buy ice from. And then here's the bathhouse with lots of showers in here and restrooms. And wouldn't you know it, the boardwalk is closed for repairs. Although, I don't see how it needs any repairs. Looks in really good condition. There's the beach, and you can see people out there. Picnic tables right on the beach. Nice. So inside they have this gift shop and some museum items here. A lot of reading to do. And this is Kemp's Ridley sea turtle. Poor guy's just not moving at all. It's got some interesting things to see in here. I asked the lady in the gift shop, and she said there was some hurricane damage to the boardwalk. I don't see it at all. And the hurricane was 3 years ago. And they still haven't done anything about fixing whatever it is. I'm going to go up this walkway to the top floor. It does give you a little better overview of the beach. Got some officers out here, it looks like. I think they're giving that turtle seminar or whatever it was. It said on that sign, remember? And the waves are coming in fairly strong here. Somebody has got things set up here on the table. And for reference, today is February 18. So no one is going into the water. Maybe to get their feet wet, that's about it. And if it's a lazy day for you, you can just sit here in the rocker. Now, if you go another mile or so down this road, there is an access to where you can drive your RV out onto the beach and camp on the beach. If you're comfortable about driving your RV on the beach, which I'm usually not unless it's a really hard-packed road, but I have been out there and seen RVs camped out right on the beach, and they do allow that here. I don't know what the restrictions are, but you can do if you're comfortable about driving out onto the beach. And it's free camping out there. That's one really nice thing about Texas, is that there's a lot of places where you can camp in your RV for free right on the beach. Whereas in places like California and Florida, you can't camp on the beach no matter how much you're willing to pay. At the end of the Campground road here, they've got this wooden boardwalk that comes out to where these benches are, and a screen where they can show programs off of this projector that they put in here. Certain times they have programs, and then here is a sandy walkway going out to the beach. Or if there's no program, you can just make you a campfire here and sit around. This is a really nice campground. One thing though is there is no electricity coming into the campground. And I don't know why not. They've never done it, because at the visitor center they've got electricity going into there for sure. And right in front of that is 3 covered picnic tables with barbecue grills. And here's some parking spaces to drive your car if you're from the other end of the campground. And the camp spaces on the west side of the road are all paved, and they're pretty good size. You see there, you can get your RV and another vehicle in. On this side of the road, the east side, the campsites are gravel, but then you have a covered picnic table at each site. Whereas on this side, all you have is a concrete picnic table and no services, at least no services at each site. There's my motorhome. I've been here 3 times in the last 6 years, and the other 2 times I stayed just 1 or 2 days, even though I really wanted to stay a lot longer. And that's because there is no cell phone service here. Not at all. In fact, on the website for the campground, it specifically says that there is no cell phone service here. And I don't know why, because we're only like 15 miles from the mainland Corpus Christi. So why we can't get internet here from Corpus Christi, only 15 miles away, I just have no idea. And I don't like to be in a place for very long where I can't get internet. But like I said, I'm staying here 10 days this time because I've solved that problem by getting Starlink. There's my Starlink antenna right there, which works really well. In fact, my next video coming up in 5 days is going to be my personal review of my experience with Starlink. And it has good points and bad points to it. The best point is you can get internet just about anywhere when you cannot count on your cell phone. Now in the winter, I don't really need electricity. I've got 1,500 watts of solar panels on my roof and another 200 watt portable here. So with that, I keep my batteries charged as long as the sun is out. On bad rainy days, I still have to use my generator, but for only 1 or 2 hours a day, usually on those really bad days. Check this out. This woman has got, I think it's 6 dogs or 7. All look about the same. And she is camped out in this tent with a small car. What do you think of that, folks? And that is just right across the road from me here. She's going to put all those dogs in that small car. Now from my driver's seat, or even from my dinette table, I got a nice view out my windshield. There is this dune with the grass or weeds, whatever it is, growing on it. However, above that, you still have a view of the ocean. So I do take a look out once in a while at the ocean. Well, let me know what you think about this campground in the video. Good day, folks.